Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of February the 2nd to the 8th. Let's see what we have here for your download message and your all-over energy of this reading you've been given. Slow down and pace yourself. Let's see what we have here for your angel tarot messages. Yes, I said angel tarot. I was guided to use an angel deck, and this is one by Rodley Valentine. So let's see what we have here for this week for you. Oops. All right. So coming in the first row, Aquarius, you have the King of Water. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the Seven of Air. In your focus part of the reading, you have the Nine of Water, followed by the Three of Earth, and you've got the Eight of Earth. Coming in your center position, which is Help, Hurdle, or Challenge, you have the Knight of Earth with the Eight of Fire, and you've got the Justice card. Coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got Release, the Release card, you've got the Strength card, and you've got the Ten of Fire. Okay, coming in at the end of the week, that's messages from Spirit. This is the end of the week, possible future energy, the Knight of Air, the Page of Water, and the Knight of Fire. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana, major messages. Okay, your download message here, Aquarius, is slow down and pace yourself. You may have been pushing yourself a little bit too hard, taking on more work than you should, becoming your own beast of burden. So the universe and the powers that be are saying it's time to just slow down, okay? Slow down your pace. Do things at a more comfortable pace for you. It's not about rushing. It's not about skidding into the finish line. This is about you being articulate, creative, and being able to be mindful so that you can be accurate. Slow down. Don't rush. People skills is what you've got for your life or possible career, beginning of the week. And it says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. Wow. Okay, so definitely using your talents to communicate with people, okay? Being creative, articulate, and accurate when you're conveying information. Being able to make yourself clear and concise, standing up on your podium, and being able to teach, preach, and convey information that's helpful for other people. You have the ability to showcase your talents that you have. Don't be afraid to do that. You're there to give a service, and you're there to counsel and help other people. You are capable of being at the head of a company, at your own boss, being in a supervisory position as well. Coming in with that card, you've got the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Water. So the Seven of Air, the Seven of Swords is that card of deception. It's a card of maybe, the wolf in sheep's clothing, trying to portray, you portray that they're your best friend, when in reality they're only out for their own devious needs. This card says beware of this energy around you. Someone could be trying to coerce, convince, or charm you into something. Be aware. Use your little voice of wisdom. Listen to it. Trust your gut feelings. Be a bit cautious and aware of what's going on around you with somebody. The Wheel of Fortune comes in. Oh, that's a beautiful card of luck, progress, and change coming your way. This is a card that says things are going to work out better than you had anticipated. Coming in next, you've got the King of Water. Yes, kind, compassionate, understanding, and trustworthy. This individual could be coming in to, been there, done it, has the mettle to prove it. And they may be coming in there on an emotional level to give you a kind listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, and a soft place to land. They have the ability to give you wise counsel to guide you through and help you through a process. They don't want anything in return because they just want to be there for you. Beautiful. Now coming in the focus part of the reading, which is also your career and money card, you've been given the tree. And it says financial growth coming, okay? Things are coming to fruition, okay? There's going to be abundance. This could have to do with your career, and it could involve being a job where you work outdoors. It could be a family business, and it's definitely going to be stability for you. So this is all about improvement happening in the financial sector of your life or your business, or your job and career. Things are working out for you, okay? You're seeing growth. You're seeing that the work that you're putting into something is starting to pay off and bring you in the benefits that you justifiably deserve. Coming in with that, you have the 8 of Earth, you have the 3 of Earth, and you have the 9 of Water. Beautiful cards. Here you are working for your goals. The 8 of Earth is all about working for your goals and stepping up to the plate, getting back in the game. You might be looking into achieving a credit, a skill of some sort, going back to school so that you've got something else in addition to put on your resume, okay? To let the powers that be know the talents that you have. This is a beautiful card of you paying attention to the details and working hard on your skill, your job. You're focusing on those details. And like I said, you would be an asset to anybody with what you're learning here. This is also the card of the apprentice. You could be doing things in increments. You could be taking courses throughout or learning something new at your place of work. The 3 of Earth says teamwork is dream work, okay? You're collaborating, getting together, bouncing ideas off of each other for the same goals of success. This is a card that says you have the ability to step up and get recognized for the talents that you do have here. Okay, this is a card that says you can get up, teach, preach, and convey information to other people, and everybody working together as a team for the same success. 9 of Water, yes, wishes, dreams, and happiness, wishes fulfilled. Your hard work is starting to pay off, and you're seeing the dividends and the benefits coming into you in the form of rewards. So beautiful card of wishes coming to fruition. In the center position, help, hurdle, or your challenge, you've been given the card experiment, and it comes with the key, and the keys are your mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. So when you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go, don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you. Okay, so don't be afraid to pivot, to adjust your sails a little bit, to move and change things a tiny bit, tweak things, because you're going to find that if you do that, it opens up new opportunities and you get to see things clearer. Coming in with that, you've got the Justice card. You've got the 8 of Fire and the 8 of Earth. Justice is that card of fairness, okay? The law of karma. What goes around comes around. But I also see this could be a legal issue for some of you. Justice is served and waived in your favor. There could also be compromise coming in with this decision, but you'll walk away holding your head up. The 8 of Fire, fast moving action, speed, activity, and multitasking. Get ready to get busy. If things have been a bit slow, a bit of, not moving very quickly, you're going to find that you're really going to have to pace yourself because you're going to be multitasking. Okay, make out those to-do lists and check them off according to priority. These are flying wands. You could be booking an airline ticket to fly somewhere, and it could also be the Wands of Cupid. The Knight of Earth, slowest moving knight out there. The Knight of Pentacles, making detailed plans, not rushing in. He is the slowest moving knight there in the deck. Or he's organized, he's responsible, and he's supportive. This is a card that says, slow down, pace yourself, make out those detailed lists so that you can check them off. Being prepared is very important, and this is why he succeeds. He doesn't just jump to conclusions and charge in. Coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the card Process, and it says journey, growth, path, and experience. So just like these tomatoes on the vine, they don't all ripe at the exact same time. It is a process. It takes time for the sun to get to that particular one, or the heat, or the water, or whatever. This card says you're on a journey. You're going to see growth. You need to be patient. You're on the right path, and you're learning new things, which is really good experiences for you to move forward. With that comes the Ten of Fire, the Strength card, and the Release card, which is the Death card. Let's jump into that. New beginnings, endings, conclusions, completions. It's transformation. You doing things in a different way, looking at things a different way, and almost feeling like a different person. But it's good. It gives you that freedom. You feel as though you've been let loose like the phoenix here. You've risen from the ashes, and now you're free to go out after what you want. You're creating a beautiful, brand new beginning for yourself. But things had to come to an end. Things had to shut down. Things had to be completed in order for this to happen. Embrace your beautiful new beginning. The Ten of Fire says you're over the hurdle. You're past the hard part. This is a card that says you overworked. You might have stressed yourself out, and don't do it now because you'll become imbalanced. This is a card that says you're going to allocate maybe some of the work to other people. You're going to be able to move forward and not become your own beast of burden anymore. You got it completed, but wasn't fun. You were so busy. You couldn't see the trees for the forest for the trees at that point. Now it's time to make your life easier, and it will. Strength card says stand in your strength. Be courageous. You have the ability to persevere through any challenges this week. However, do not get caught up in the heat of the moment in other people's drama where things can be said and not taken back. This is a card of looking at things with tolerance, compassion, understanding, and patience. Wow. Okay. Remember, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. Coming in at the end of the week, your angel card number is 1144. So 4 and 4 are 8, 9, 10. 10 can be brought down to a number 1. You can check out those numbers. 11 is also a master number, and 44. Okay, mood swings. All right. Respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude, right? Slow down, pace yourself. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Wow. Beautiful card. There could be somebody new there could be an announcement of a birth or in your family. You are being able now to lighten up your mood. Feeling more optimistic now. This is beautiful. It's all about good vibes. And when we feel good, things work out. All right. King of Fire, which is the King of Wands, the Page of Water, and the Knight of Air. All right. Let's start with the Page, go to the Knight, and go to the King. Page of Water. Yes, this is somebody who's sensitive, open-hearted, and intuitive. You could be receiving a little message of someone's intention towards you, possibly their affection and emotional feelings towards you. It could be a text, a phone call, a letter, a little gift of endearment, a card. But you will be receiving, some of you, a message. This person could be younger, look younger, act younger, or just bring a youthful, modern aspect, forward-thinking energy to the table for you. Beautiful. Knight of Air, fast-moving knight. He goes charging in. He's intellectual, he's determined, and he's motivated. He's charging towards his goals, but there could be a risk involved. If these risks are minor and little, go for it. This is a card that says put the brakes on, though, when you're going to sign any legal documents or contracts. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Beware consumer. King of Fire, King of Wands. He goes big or he goes home. He's inspirational, he's charismatic, and he's innovative. He has the ability to set his sights on a goal, and nothing is going to deter, stop, or detour him. This is a card of knowing that by preparing yourself, doing your homework, doing your research, you're going to, and planting your seeds with patience, you're going to see your harvest come in. Beautiful. Wow. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius, these are your messages for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius.